Good morning, lights. The change that you are about to witness is imminent and will be so profound that nothing will ever be the same again. In this period of significant change and turmoil, it is important for you to stay calm whenever you feel like you have no control over your emotions. Take a deep breath and center yourself. This is the most important tool I can offer. By increasing our own vibrations to higher states of consciousness via awareness, self-love, and compassion, we are serving mankind. By doing this, we boost everyone's vibration and hasten the global ascension. Your desire to perform the inner work and make the required adjustments inside is the first step in this process of waking to who you actually are. The job I'm talking about is purging all of your past hurtful feelings, such resentment, anxiety, guilt, and shame, which led to ingrained patterns of suffering in your existence. As we cure ourselves, we assist in the healing of others and of Mother Earth, Gaia. Every time someone heals themselves, they raise their vibration and integrate a higher frequency into the crystalline, energetic grid system of Gaia. More light is being anchored into Gaia as more people decide to work on themselves. All living things on the earth are now experiencing various changes as a result of the planetary ascension process. The earth is undergoing radical change and is losing a lot of the density that is no longer beneficial to her or us. The human race has a choice: help her in cleaning up the home or leave. The shifts in awareness that are taking place on the earth right now have been referred to as the Great Awakening. The impact of highly charged photons of light assaulting the earth from the galactic core are what is causing the alterations in awareness. The information, light, or DNA instructions charged into these photons are intended to activate our DNA and change us into higher frequencies of light. These changes in consciousness will have an impact on humanity's vibration and raise our knowledge of our true selves on a soul level. As this happens, we will start to let go of the old ways of being: inertia, fear, hate, and greed, and start living at a higher vibrational frequency where we always feel linked to one another, because we will view ourselves as one with one another and one whole. There is wealth of knowledge concerning what is taking place for mankind throughout this evolutionary cycle. However, it's critical for us to realize that this includes not only our minds, but also our physical and emotional bodies. Meaning, it's not merely a conceptual activity. People will become more conscious of their emotional bodies, as well as the fact that their ideas trigger emotions, which in turn shape how they experience life. The old patterns of greed, control, and dominance will disappear when people cease feeding them with their energy. Because the world and our awareness are changing. A new era of love, peace, and unified awareness has begun. And you are a part of it. This new era will change it all. Since ancient times, alien species have waited for humanity to develop to the point of maturity when we can coexist with other races in peace, harmony, and balance. Each of us has a soul, a spirit, and a higher self. God or Source is an extension of the greater self. On a quantum level, everything is interconnected and one. Since the beginning of time, our space families have infused us with knowledge, intuition, and creativity. We were also given the freedom to decide how far our civilization would go throughout this enlightenment. Humans are addicted to pain and suffering because they utilize it as a method to learn lessons, which is an essential element of their development, according to observation of mankind over many generations, and via their own free choice. This is what distinguishes us from animals. This can also be used by negative, egotistical entities to suppress our true potential as a race, which could have had the most advanced civilizations on Earth today if we had not taken the same path as others, such as negative aliens, greys, etc., who have ruled our planet for many thousands of years. The ego mind seeks to manipulate and dominate via fear, since it fears dying. It acts more from a place of survival than from a place of love. This has been altered so that others may use fear-based conditioning, which we have all embedded deeply into our subconscious brains to dominate us. The knowledge of our planetary beginnings is not new, but it is gaining legitimacy as more people awaken to the reality of their origins. Researchers who have studied the history of mankind have all reached the same conclusion. We are an extraterrestrial hybrid species with DNA from several solar systems. A lot is changing right now. This moment has long been predicted by the ancients, which is why we are present. We are the ones who will switch on the lights for the rest of mankind via spiritual progress and DNA activation. It all comes down to re-establishing contact with your inner self and instructing your DNA to recall who you truly are. In order to expand our levels of awareness while we are in our physical bodies, we will be able to access our latent skills and information that have been stored away in our DNA. My dear friends, as always, we love you deeply and wish for you to have the most abundant and joyous life possible. Have a wonderful day.